quarterback Jeff Sims. On everybody's right, we have running back Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll go ahead and open it right up for questions for Jeff and Jahmyr. We'll start right here with Rob.
Jahmyr, on that 61-yard run, could you run us through what you saw towards the tail end of the run?
I saw a safety coming at an angle. I thought somebody was behind me. I don't know if that was or not, but I saw somebody beginning the run. He got off the block and came running straight. So it was like this. I tried to cut back, but then I rolled my ankle. So.
Jeff, kind of talk us through kind of what some of the issues were on the offense. You guys had some trouble converting at some different stretches in the game. Kind of what were you seeing?
Just penalties, really. The biggest thing is penalties. We had a lot of big plays that got called back, and that really cost us a game. We had 2 touchdowns called back, and that would have changed the whole, the whole game. So we just got to eliminate the penalties and just keep going out there and executing the offense.
Other questions for Jeff and Jahmyr? Ken?
I'm sorry, if you could go back to like the run, the 61-yarder, did you slip cutting back, or what kind of brought you down?
Yeah, I rolled my ankle. I cut off my foot. I rolled it.
Was the turf wet? Was that a factor at all?
Nah, I don't know. I just know I slipped.
Kelly?
Jahmyr, just kind of what were you guys seeing? It seemed like it was kind of feast or famine, like you get some nice runs, or you guys were getting stuffed right at the line of scrimmage, a little behind it. What were you seeing in terms of what their defense was doing to you guys?
I did a great job of picking the stuff up. They weren't blitzing a whole lot like we thought they were. They're mostly just dropping everybody, really, most of the time. So.
Ken?
Jeff, can you kind of put into words to be 3-5 and just what you guys are thinking and feeling about where you guys are now and looking at the rest of the season?
I mean, it hurts, obviously. Nobody likes losing. And when you go out there and you give it your all and you just go out there and battle and you still not coming out with the right outcome, it hurts. So we just gotta fix the things that we need to fix and progress on the things that we do well. Just keep going out there and fighting.
Jeff, did they throw anything at you today defensively? I mean, did you face anything today that was really a surprise? Or pretty much what you'd prepare for?
Nah, I spent the whole week in the film room just making sure, because I know that this defense is one of the top defenses. So just making sure that I'm fully prepared, knowing what they do, their tendencies, and I felt like I was pretty prepared for this game.
Jahmyr, it seems like your numbers are starting to get kind of probably what you had in mind, 100 yards rushing and 50-plus passing, catching the ball, and then some returns. It's just, do you feel like you're starting to hit your stride now?
O-line's doing a great job up front with everything. The new guys coming in, Paula and Willie, they're doing a great job with stepping up for us. And, I can't really take credit for it. Jeff's finding me. So shout out to Jeff and them boys. But
Anything else for Jeff and Jahmyr? Okay, thanks, fellas. Appreciate you. Today we have on everybody's left Ayinde, Eley. On everybody's right, Quez Jackson. And we'll go ahead and open it right up for questions. Kelly?
You guys got off to a slow start defensively and gave up some big plays. Kind of what was going on and some of those broken pass plays to Trey Turner?
Just think it was 2 busted coverages. So it just a mix up in the back here. That's all it was. So, yeah, it hurt us, paid for it. So.
Guys, it seemed like their offensive line was really doing a little after the whistle, that type of thing. How physical was it out there today?
It was a real kind of cheapy game, but I think we kind of like matched the physicality part on both sides, But you can't really get into the extracurricular activity after the play. But it was definitely a chippy game, and for the most part, we did good, stand on the safe side from the rest with that.
In terms of just kind of where the defense is at now mentally, like, I guess how tough was this game, given you guys are trying to kind of turn things around here in this middle third of the season?
What's your question?
How tough was this mentally for the defense, just the way that this game kind of unfolded?
You know, it's a game that happens. It's part of the game, what we signed up for when we first started playing. So, and you can't do nothing but show up next week and go back to work.
Gentlemen, you guys did generate some more effective quarterback pressure in the second half for sure. And I just wonder, was that the result of stunts or a different design on the front end? What brought that about for the second half?
I say mentality. Last week, I think at halftime, you know, we had to make a decision at halftime what we want to do as far as our mentality. And, you know, it kind of came, but this week I think it really hit us. And, you know, guys started believing in themselves and guys started, you know, really pushing each other. And, you know, fortunately we didn't make enough plays, but, you know, guys really accepted the challenge at halftime and we went out there with a completely different mindset. And we were able to, you know, generate more pressure than we did at first.
Can you speak just to the difficulty of stopping 24? He seems like a really tough guy to bring down.
I really wouldn't say it was any difficulty stopping him. It's just people who got to do their jobs.
Kelly.
I thought one of the more pivotal moments in the game was after Jeff fumbles and you guys got the stop and held him to a field goal there. It seemed like you were starting to create momentum. It was that sort of – it seemed like you guys kind of got going a little bit after that point. Was that a changer for you guys in terms of the defense?
Yeah, you know, any football game is a game of momentum. And at that time, I feel like we took over the momentum.
Anything else for Ace or Lanya? Or, I'm sorry, for Quez?
Coach Collins was saying that third down was a big part of the game. I think they were 9 for 19, and they converted a fourth down 2. Kind of, what was the challenge there? What are some things like we should have done this better?
I mean, you got to get out the field on third down. Like, you can get pressure, you can get stops on first and second down, but all that, you know, goes out the window if you can't, you know, get out the field on third down. That's why an issue I think that's, you know, that happened in the past with us, and I think it's still our issue now. We have to get out of the field on third down. Like, there's no other way around that. You got to get out of the field on third down if you want to be successful and if you want to compete against high-quality AC teams each and every week like we do.
Anything else? Finish up with Patrick.
Just to add, not to add to the frustration, but a little turnover drought past couple weeks for the defense. I take you guys are practicing the same, and some of that's just good luck, bad luck. The ball pops out, it rolls out of bounds, whatever it might be. Anything different there on your end?
What's your question again?
About getting more turnovers, a little turnover drought the past couple weeks for the defense.
That's just a thing. We got to get the ball out. When the ball in the air, you got to go attack it. You know, the offense is not. They're not giving you the ball, so you got to go take it. And we haven't done that past couple weeks, so that's another mentality thing. You just got to get it out.
Okay, last one.
You guys are clearly both really frustrated the way things are going and today and probably the season as a whole. What are, as you look at it, like, what is it that, you know, when you think, here's what we've got to do better, here's what we're not doing well enough to change things, or that's been the problem so far?
I feel like, you know, and I'm really tired. Like, you know, we just been fishing for like answers, like what's going on this, and you know, at the end of the day, you have to win your one-on-ones and you have to make plays. Like, you're not going to win a game if you don't make enough plays, because the team on the other side is going to have players who probably going to make that play that you didn't make. So at this point, it's just about confidence and, you know, doing what you're, you know, capable of doing, communication, everything. Like, it's no more to, you know, we got to get this right, we're going to get better, you know, next week, no, we have to get it right now. And whatever that is, you know, take care of it. If it's confidence, if it's talent, whatever it is, like, we have to take care of it, and it's all on us. The coach laid out a pretty good game plan for us. Like, we knew what we had to do. We were pretty familiar with what they were going to run, but it's up to us to make plays. You know, we get all this rah-rah about the coaches and everything, but we have to make plays at the end of the day so we can bail them out, because they put us in position. So it's all up to us. and what decision we want to make.